If you wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning, maybe it's time to start working. This is Orris, the official old guy at oldguytalks.com, a site dedicated to helping older guys create kick-ass lives for themselves and those that they love. Be sure to go over there and opt in. When you do, two things are going to happen. One, you're going to get my special video on 3 ways to get laid more frequently without begging. Two, well, you're going to get notifications of my podcasts that show up once a week to help you create that life that you want and that you imagine. Don't wait. Don't hesitate. Do it now. Go over there to oldguytalks.com. If you wake up at 2 a.m., maybe it's time to go to work. You know, I woke up at 2 o'clock and in the morning, and sometimes it's been a while since I've done that. And there's some things that have been bugging me, some things I hadn't get done, some things that I knew I needed to get done that I didn't do, that I've been putting off, blah, 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 all that stuff. And, well, my conscience was speaking to me at 2 o'clock in the morning. And so I woke up and, I wake up fairly regularly. I'm an old guy, so, old guys get up, well, what do? They get up to go pee. And so I went and did that. A little probably more detailed than you want to know. But I went back to bed. And for an hour, I just tossed and turned and was not able to get back to sleep. And I said to myself, you know what? This is going nowhere. I'm not getting light sleep. I'm not getting REM sleep. I'm not getting deep sleep. I'm not getting any kind of sleep. And so I went ahead and started working. And I started working and doing all my stuff. And amazingly, by 6 o'clock, I had gotten a lot of shit done. It was actually a very productive day. Now, I have to admit, I started to kind of like drift off at about 4 or 5 o'clock. And but I didn't want to go to bed so early because I didn't want to wake up again at 2 o'clock in the morning. But I able to get a lot of shit done. And sometimes you just kind of gotta, accept the reality that you're not going to go back to sleep. And maybe it's time for you to deal with shit, deal with the stuff that's probably waking you up in the middle of the night, making you think about what you're doing. And this has happened to me before, especially when I got big shit on my mind and I need to deal with it, and I need to deal with it fast so I can sleep again. So how do you handle when you wake up early, and I mean really early, like, there are days that I should come home at that time. Not anymore. But how do you handle that? Do you try and fight it and try to go back to sleep? Or do you just get up and just start working? Remember, at Old Guy Talks, it's all about creating a kick-ass life for yourself and those that you love. Be sure to go over there and opt in. And as I said, you're going to get my 3 ways to get laid more frequently without begging, and notification of my podcast that will help you create that life that you want for yourself and those that you love.